talk a little bit about American football. Has anyone ever watched American football? Seen it? Who likes football? Yeah? You guys like to play football?
Pero fútbol en general, el que nosotros jugamos, ¿sí?
Yes, do you play soccer?
Yeah, or soccer. Alright, I'm going to talk a little bit about American football. American football started from rugby and soccer football games in the United Kingdom in the 19th century. And then after coming to the U.S., eventually the rules changed and it became what is known as American football. And the first great teams from the U.S. Came from universities, and around the year 1900, the first professional teams started in the U.S., and the National Football League was formed in 1922, and it became very, very popular throughout the U.S. Another league called the American Football League began in 1960, and that league was competing with the National Football League, and eventually the championship between those two leagues became known as the Super Bowl. Has anyone ever heard of the Super Bowl? No?
¿Han escuchado quizás el Supertazón en alguna de las películas?
Simpsons.
Sí.
Yeah. As you know, when we say football in the U.S., it means American football. But here, football, what you call football is called soccer in the U.S. Maybe you already know that. In the U.S. and Canada. Although, if you go to Europe, football is football. Because they don't play American football in Europe either. Talk about the rules quickly. Not very exciting, but there's two teams, offense and defense, and the one team has 4 chances to move the ball 10 yards, like 10 meters down the field, and if they cannot do that, then the other team gets the ball, and they want to get it all the way to the end of the field, which is 100 yards long. And these are the names of some of the different positions of players on offense and defense. There's the linemen, the big fat guys that push people. The quarterback is the guy that throws the ball. And the running backs are the guys that run around, and the receivers try to catch the ball. And on defense, they have sort of the same thing, except the linebackers are the big, strong guys that try to tackle whoever has the ball. This is what the field looks like. And the offense tries to get the ball to the end zone to score, and if they can do that, it's called a touchdown. So, yeah, this is what playing the game looks like. This guy's the quarterback, and he's trying to throw the ball to one of these guys so they can run and score a touchdown. And the defense, the blue team, is trying to pass. Yeah, so you can either pass the ball, the quarterback, this guy can pass the ball to somebody else, or somebody can run with the ball like that and try to run through the defense.
Excuse me, may I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What do those numbers mean? Those numbers on the field?
On the field?
Why 30, 40, and
that's
negative numbers?
The distance. How many yards from the end zone? The middle, and then it's just how much further they have to go to reach the end zone.
But does that make a difference? If you see the distance, does this make a difference for the game?
It's so that, mainly so that when you're watching it on television, you can tell what part of the field they're on.
Yeah.
Because they don't show the whole field at once, they only show a part of it. So,
Yeah.
like in this picture, if they didn't have the numbers,
It's
you wouldn't be able to tell.
It's just for you to get an idea where
Yeah, it's for
the
the
players
viewers
are.
watching on television.
All right. Thank you.
And there's two main ways to score. You can run with the ball into the end zone, score a touchdown, or you can score a field goal. You have to kick the ball, do this. I think, has anyone here ever played rugby?
¿Quién ha jugado rugby?
Yeah. Is there something similar in rugby? There's kick the ball.
Pero es similar, ¿cierto?
Defense.
I don't know anything about rugby. Okay.
Oh.
Who's that guy?
That's the famous, very famous professor. The best in the world.
That's a photo show. Change.
In the United States, football is considered to be the most popular sport, and almost every single high school or college and university has a team. This good-looking guy is a high school football player. That's from when I was in high school. I was on my school football team. I was a linebacker. So here's me. But the professional players are big stars, very famous, make millions of dollars, and they're big celebrities. And you said you've seen the Super Bowl on The Simpsons, right? Yeah. The real Super Bowl, this is Super Bowl a few years ago. I'm not sure when. But the Super Bowl has over 135 million viewers every year, and it's shown in more than 130 countries and broadcast in 31 languages. So it's one of the biggest sporting events in the world, even though it would be like American football anywhere else. And I have a couple videos